This is lecture number 8, and we will be doing LO2. We will be completing it today, inshallah. Okay. Assess the role of external stakeholders in achieving effective customer relationship. Last time we did the internal stakeholders. This time we will be doing the external, and the command will be same, that is assess. In this, we are going to produce the judgment with the logics and a conclusion. External stakeholders play a crucial role in shaping and maintaining the effective customer relations. Their involvement and influence can significantly enhance or undermine a company efforts to build strong, lasting relationship with its customers. Obviously, when the external stakeholders, they too have a good relation with the consumer by obviously giving them timely check pays and ordinary shares, preference shares, then definitely we are going to maintain a good relationship. All the points which we will be discussing right now, they are from your indicative content. Shareholders, and what is their role? The role is agreeing strategies. Influence on the customer service policies. Shareholders, especially those with the significant stakes, that is rights, have the power to influence strategic decisions. Their emphasis on the profitability can drive the company to adopt customer-centric strategies that ensure long-term growth. Because they have a very strong say in the organization, that is why they have the power to influence the strategies to shape up and satisfy the consumers. For example, shareholders of a publicly traded company like the MNCs, Amazon push for innovations that improve customer experience, such as faster delivery options and better customer service policies. Their focus on customer satisfaction helps the Amazon maintain a competitive edge. Why? Because this organization is offering the faster delivery options. The one is the ordinary custom delivery options, which give you delivery after months and weeks. But if it's an emergency, we can get in a day or two as well. Again, if you find any problem, Rosanna, you may stop me between the lecture. I'm just giving it now. Suppliers. This is again a stakeholder. What is the role? Sharing information and active impartation. Supply chain efficiency. Suppliers are vital in ensuring the quality and timely delivery of products. Effective communication and strong partnerships with suppliers can lead to better inventory management and product quality, which directly impacts customer satisfaction. Suppliers, they are directly related to the producers with the raw materials and with the production department, because they are responsible for supplying all the leads which will be used in the production. When we want everything to go on smooth, it is very necessary we should pay them on the time. Ultimately, when the products are going to be produced timely, batches are going to be ready, we will be satisfying the consumers. Toyota's just-in-time inventory system relies heavily on the efficient supplier relationship. By sharing information and aligning their processes, suppliers help Toyota minimize inventory cost and improve the product quality, enhancing the customer satisfaction. Whenever they get the order, they always work on the specific car model or engine only then. This basically what helps the Toyota in by using just in time. They are efficient, the cost is reduced, plus they are making everybody happy at the same time because everybody is engaged in that specific project or the work. Customers, I think I left. Yeah, community groups. Role, complying with customer service policies and giving the feedback. That is, whatever the problems are, they're going to propose that with the solutions too, and the policies as well. Corporate social responsibility. Community groups often interact with companies through CSR initiatives, the NGOs, volunteers. Their feedback can guide companies in adopting practices that not only meet regulatory standards, but also exceed customer expectations for ethical behavior. That is, we have to produce the products. We are going to gain the profit, abnormal profit as well. We are going to satisfy the consumer, but what about the behavior, the ethics, the norms? We have to focus on that as well. And for that, we always get engaged with the CSR activities and NGOs and volunteers as well. For example, Starbucks engages with the community group to ensure its sourcing practices are ethical and sustainable. By complying with community expectations and ensuring and using their feedback, Starbucks enhances its brand image and customer trust. So, what is the plus point of using and be affiliated with those community groups? They are gaining the consumer trust as well, plus the goodwill of the image of the brand is also increasing. Consumer giving feedback and reporting. Customers provide direct feedback through surveys, reviews, and social media. This information is invaluable for identifying areas for improvement in customer service. That is, they have the right, if they face any problem, and they again have a right to say if the product is amazing, they can give the review and the stars and ratings as well. It could be online, it could be by coming physically in the shop, or surveys. For example, Apple collects feedback through its Genius Bar and online forums. This feedback helps Apple refine its products and services, ensuring they meet customer needs and maintain high satisfaction levels. External stakeholders in detail. Now, agreeing strategies. Shareholder influence. Shareholders can push for the customer centric strategies during annual meetings or through board meetings elections or member elections, even the annual general meeting as well, because they have the right and they are more authoritarian. Their approval of strategic initiatives ensures that customer satisfaction remains a priority. Because they are quite influential people, that is why they can retain in the organization this slogan that the satisfaction of a consumer is way too necessary. For example, in 2017, Unilever shareholders supported the company's decision to focus on sustainable growth, which included improving the customer relations by ensuring product safety and ethical sourcing. By using these two things, that is the safety of the product plus sourcing of the raw materials going to be by the ethical means, they gain the trust of the consumers and they are sustainable right now as well. Reporting. Transparency and accountability. Regular reporting to stakeholders like shareholders and community groups ensures transparency. That is what is happening inside and outside the organization. Challenges faced by the rival companies and competitors, and inside the politics which is going in the company, we can tell them. These reports can include customer satisfaction, and by the report means the income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement, equity statements too. Metrics and initiatives taken to improve the customer relation. Ultimately, they are improving the satisfaction score. For example, Patagonia reports on its environmental impact and customer satisfaction in its annual reports. This transparency builds trust and loyalty among the consumers and other stakeholders. That is, the people which are associated and affiliated with the organization, they feel important and motivated at the same time. Sharing information, collaboration with the suppliers, sharing sales forecasts and customer preferences with suppliers help ensure that the supply chain is aligned with customer demand. That is, whenever they face and ask for the particular product demand by the consumer side, the suppliers are going to supply the raw material and producers are going to produce that. Example, Walmart retailing system shares point of sale data with the suppliers, helping them manage inventory more effectively and ensuring that the popular products are always in stock. Like there are certain products in each and every organization, even in the Tesco, Morrison's in the UK, the Lidl, they are always in stock no matter what. Complying with consumer service policies, adherence to standards. External stakeholders, especially the suppliers, must comply with the company's customer service policies to maintain product quality and delivery standards. Whenever we get a partnership with a supplier as an organization, we get affiliated with them. We are satisfying them and they have to satisfy us because the ultimate goal is to satisfy the consumers. For example, Nike requires its suppliers to adhere to the strict labor and environmental standards. Compliance ensures that Nike products meet consumer expectations for the quality and ethical production. Acting in partnership, collaborative initiatives, partnerships with community groups or other business can enhance consumer relationships or relations through joint initiatives that benefit customers. That is, you as a team in the industry, in the market, with the other organizations going to like sum up as a team, and then we are going to satisfy the needs of the consumers. For example, McDonald's collaborates with the local farmers to source fresh ingredients, mainly the potatoes, promoting community support and ensuring high quality products for the consumers. Ultimately, what they're actually doing, the science beneath this, they are exploiting the farmers. They are producing the good quality, but exploiting them by giving them less rate of the potatoes and enjoying large profits and huge profits from the continuous improvement. External stakeholders' feedback provides insights into the customer perceptions and potential areas for improvement. That is, when the external stakeholders do take interest in the satisfaction of the consumer, they too feel important. The consumers, that these authoritative people, they too are interested in us, and the products which they are going to supply us is going to be a good one. For example, Google's local guides program encourages users to review the local businesses. This feedback helps businesses improve their services and address customer concerns effectively. The role of external stakeholders in achieving effective customer relation is multifaceted and significant. That is, side by side, it is important, it's necessary. By agreeing on the strategies, reporting, sharing information, complying with the customer service policies, acting in the partnerships, and giving feedback, stakeholders like shareholders, suppliers, community groups, and consumer contribute to a company's ability to meet and exceed consumer expectation. So the kinds of stakeholders which we discussed in the slides above, there were four, that is from the shareholders to the community consumers. Real world examples from the companies like Amazon, Toyota, Starbucks, Apple, Unilever, and so on, it illustrated how these roles are implemented and their impact on customer relations. Is assessment criteria 2.3 clear? 2 and 1 or 2.3?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
Now moving towards the last part for today's lecture, that is the distinction part. Analyze the impact of employee engagement on the consumer relation experiences. First, you have to focus on the command word, positive, negative aspects, importance, and a conclusion. Then it's mainly the keyword is employee engagement with customer relation experience. Employee engagement refers to the level of an employee's emotional investment, commitment, and enthusiasm toward their work and their organization, both their company itself, the working environment, and the role they are playing in the organization. The affiliation or the afflicted one they are toward the work or the organization, that is what the engagement of an employee is. It encompasses how dedicated employees are to their job, how much effort they put into their work, and their overall attitude towards the company and its goal. Because ultimately, whatever you do, you have to align your goals and ambition as a worker, as an employee, with the goals and objectives of the organization. Importance or the significance of employee engagement. First of all, is improved productivity. Engaged employees are more productive, often exceeding the performance expectations. That is the one which are always engaged in each and every department, making their legs wide and putting their nose in every task. They are the best one. Better customer service, and they're quite famous too. Engaged employees provide superior customer service, leading to higher customer satisfaction and loyalty with the consumer department specifically. Only then we can regain the score of the satisfaction of the consumers and loyalty. Reduce turnover. Higher engagement levels produce employee turnover rates, saving the organization recruitment and training costs. What is turnover? Any idea?
Is it like the idea or the concept of the business?
No, it's about reducing the turnover. Turnover is related to the employees. That is the
Oh,
one which leave the organizations. Why a person would leave an organization? Because they are not feeling motivated. They're not feeling that they are getting or they're growing towards an extra means. Only then they think to expel or to leave or resign a job, right? Now is it clear? The meaning of turnover?
yes, ma'am.
And how do we do that? That is to retain them in the organization, to reduce the turnover rate. We are going to train them. We're going to give them different workshops. Then, positive work environment. And secondly, That's the organization recruitment. We don't want to add new people in the organization. The particular people who are already working in the organization, we can train them. It will ultimately reduce the cost as well. Engagement fosters a positive and collaborative work environment, improving overall morale and teamwork. When we are working as a team in the organization, everything is going smooth, then definitely the engagement of the employee is going to be increased, plus the motivation level too. Enhanced company reputation. Companies known for high employee engagement often enjoy a better reputation, attracting top talent and loyal customer because they are using the good mouth in the industry that this organization is best. Like if I talk about the average people who are who are studying at a university, they always think that we want to work in KPMG, Google, Samsung once in a lifetime. They want to find an opportunity, even the internships too, or the summer exchange programs, even in the World Bank or the United Nations to UN. That is the reputation of a company. They are having a good mouth, that's why. Now we are starting the main lecture. Employee engagement is a critical factor in shaping customer relations and overall customer experiences. Engaged employees are more likely to be motivated, productive, and committed to providing excellent service, which in turn enhances the customer satisfaction and loyalty. Now, the ultimate goal is to satisfy the consumer, but from the hands, from the mind of the employee. And that is only possible when they are motivated, they are efficiently working, and they are committed to their whatever the things are in the organization. Clear? Like if you find any difficulty, you may stop me in between. I'm just now coming up with the lecture. This analysis will break down the impact of employee engagement on the consumer relations into several key components. These points are from your indicative content. Increased job satisfaction, increased productivity and efficiency, better service, and satisfied customers leading to repeat businesses. One by one, we will be doing these points. Increased job satisfaction. Engaged employees tend to experience higher job satisfaction because they feel valued, understood, and part of a larger mission. Job satisfaction among employees often translates into a more positive attitude when interacting with the consumers. Now, how the rate of job satisfaction increases by the consumer point of view. When they are feeling motivated, what is their point of view? We can understand them as as a manager, as an owner, as a person who is a peer group too or a colleague. Then definitely they are helping the consumers too. Importance. High job satisfaction reduces employee turnover. That is, people are not going to leave the job. They're not going to leave the organization because they are satisfied by their job, ensuring that experienced and knowledgeable staff are retained. This stability contributes to consistent consumer experiences. Secondly, as an organization head or an owner, this is an opportunity for them to retain them for a longer period of time by giving them the importance that they are a valuable asset too. Satisfied employees are more likely to go above and beyond in their roles, providing exceptional consumer service. That is, they're going to have changing designation levels too. For example, Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines is renowned for its employee engagement strategies, which include empowering employees to make decisions and recognizing their contributions. As a result, employees often exhibit high job satisfaction, leading to friendly, efficient, and helpful interactions with the consumers. This positive engagement has been a cornerstone, that is the edge, a competitive edge of the Southwest strong customer relations. Increased productivity and efficiency. Engaged employees are generally more productive and efficient because they are motivated to perform well and contribute to the organization's success. Higher productivity allows employees to handle more consumer interactions effectively and resolve issues promptly. How it is possible? When they're working efficiently and most of the time they're active, then they know what is the problem in each and every department, whether it's an HR, whether it's an R&D, or even the customer satisfaction. They are going to work more promptly and for a longer period of time, and they're going to resolve the issues too because they can get in contact with the consumer very easily. Why to disturb the owners or the heads when these people, the frontline managers or the lower levels even, can handle the situation. Importance. Increased efficiency means consumers spend less time waiting for the service, leading to higher customer satisfaction, the ultimate goal. Efficient employees can manage their workload better, ensuring that the customer service standards are consistently met. They know they have to work for 9 to 5. But if they are overdoing their time or they are more affiliated with the consumers, then this is a plus point as a worker as well. Plus, the consumer is going to remain loyal as well. For example, Zappos, an online shoe and clothing retailer, places a high emphasis on the employee engagement through an empowering company culture. Engaged employees at Zappos are more productive and motivated, which leads to quick and effective customer service. Their commitment to going the extra mile for consumers is a key reason for Zappos' strong reputation for the excellent customer service. Better service. Engaged employees are more likely to provide high quality service because they care about the consumers and the company's reputation. They are attentive to customer needs, responsive to feedback, and proactive in solving problems. Now, you cannot change the nature of those employees. If they're not even getting the payments on the time, the salaries on the time, or the commissions, or they're not even valued that much. But by nature, they are so affiliated with the organization that they want to make things smoother and smoother for the organization because their ultimate nature goal is to retain in the organization for a longer period of time. Importance. Providing better service enhances the overall customer experience, leading to increased customer satisfaction and loyalty. This should be the key word, honestly, for this course because we have to satisfy the consumer. Quality service from engaged employees can distinguish a company that is differentiating them from its competitors, contributing to a strong competitive advantage. That is from the competitors which are working in the same industry, providing the same service. You can align to be a better one. You can be superior one by having this extreme quality. For example, Ritz-Carlton. This hotel chain is famous for its exceptional customer service, which is largely attributed to its highly engaged workforce. Employees are trained and empowered to anticipate and fulfill the guest needs. This commitment to excellent service has helped Ritz-Carlton build a loyal consumer base and a strong brand reputation. I was watching a story of some influencer in Pakistan. She went for a trip in Karachi and they were having a problem in their room. It was specifically PC, Karachi. And because that manager there, she was watching story of that specific influencer. She quickly came there, changed her room, and now she's only talking about good thing about that hotel. That's it. This is how things goes on. Just for a good mouth, because million of people are watching her. That is why it affects the reputation of a certain organization, whether it's in a hotel chain or a food restaurant. Then we have satisfied consumers and repeat business. Engaged employees contribute to creating satisfied consumers who are more likely to return and do business again. That is going on again and again, and to be part as a business owner, as a shareholder of that organization. Satisfied consumers are more likely to recommend the company to others, acting as a brand advocate. Part of doing it with mouth again, whenever you sit in the meeting, in the AGM's annual general meeting, you are going to talk specifically about an XYZ organization that this company has performed at an exceptional level. It could be from any means, maybe by satisfying the consumer or by retaining the profits. Importance repeat business is critical, crucial for long-term profitability and growth. That is repeat business. What actually repeat business is to maintaining it for a longer period of time. You're not going to divert, you're not going to do diversification or conglomerate or not even the merger or acquisition. You will be retaining your model for a longer period of time the way it was in the start. Loyal consumers tend to spend more and are less sensitive to the price changes. That is because you are giving the quality to the consumer. They don't feel that the prices goes up. Honestly, the quality should be excellent. Positive word of mouth from the satisfied consumers can attract new consumers, further boosting business success. That is fetching up the flock of sheep again and again. For example, Nordstrom. This is a luxury department store which is known for its exceptional customer service. Engaged employees who are motivated and trained to provide outstanding service contribute to high levels of customer satisfaction. This in turn results in repeat business and strong customer loyalty. Nordstrom commitment to employee engagement. This is their key factor. Employee engagement. Customer satisfaction, which has been a significant factor in its enduring success. Employee engagement is a profound impact on customer relation experience. Increased job satisfaction among employees leads to a more positive and consistent customer service environment. Higher productivity and efficiency from engaged employees ensure that the customer needs are met properly and effectively. The provision of better service due to the employee engagement helps create a memorable and effective customer experiences. Ultimately, these factors contribute to a satisfied customers who are more likely to return and recommend the business to others. Companies like Southwest Airlines, Zappos, Ritz-Carlton, Nordstrom exemplify how employee engagement can drive excellent customer relation and contribute to the long-term business success. So this was the conclusion of the whole assessment criteria 2D1, that how the employee engagement, when they are motivated, they feel important, they are working excellently with more efficiency and effectiveness, how they can grab up the attention of the consumer and retain them for a longer period of time. That's it. If any question, you may ask me now.
Yes, ma'am. If you explain the engagement one again a bit, employee engagement in short.
Employee engagement is when you make the employee feel important in the organization by
Hmm.
motivating them, by paying them the pay appraisals, by paying them the bonuses, fringe benefits, health insurances, trips, vacations, petrol free, even the SIM cards free, then they're going to be more affiliated with the organization. They would think that they don't want to leave the organization no matter what. That is what the turnover meant at that time. We are going to
Hmm.
retain them in the organization for a longer period of time. That is what an employee engagement is. Once they are motivated, they are affiliated with the organization. They are then engaged with the consumers and the department in the organization. And they feel like they are the part of it and they have to be loyal with it, the organization. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Now I understand.
Ikra and Tahseen, any questions? So that we can end the class. We're done with the lecture, Alhamdulillah.